Well, as long as there's no 1 hour long labyrinth we have to go through filled with beasts we've probably already seen a million times before, I'm happy.
Yes, but step lightly. This is the Valley of the Kings.
There's a portal up here. And there's a guy trading. Normally we will probably cut off here, but seriously, this hasn't been that long. This is the last portal in Egypt. It's bound to be exciting.
Alright, what are we facing? We are facing
some tombs up here. Not sure which one we have to visit. So, let's just visit all the tombs.
Let us enter this one with the Acne. Tomb of Ananthep the first. Bring death to the undead.
Oh, spirit liches. Interesting.
Glided dead.
Gilded.
Gilded. I always say glided for some reason.
Yep, but those are not... That's just stairs down. We should probably explore more up here. Do you know what gilded means?
Is it not something that is covered with gold or something like that?
Yeah, the Danish word for it would be forgyldt.
Ah, I see.
Just so you know what we're talking about.
Yeah. I think it leads to the same place.
And there's some zombies in here. You know what I would think would be a real surprise for a game involving mummies?
What would be?
If you happen to meet them in places you don't expect mummies, but where they actually do occur. Imagine, for example, a game set in, I don't know, a tundra. I mean, not even the whole game, just a section of a tundra, and suddenly you meet mummies.
Ah.
Because, you know, mummies are things other than those wrapped in toilet paper. There's also bog men, bog corpses, that is. Like here in Denmark. We have mummies here in Denmark. Naturally preserved corpses in peat bogs.
Yeah, like the Bogman or what his name was.
The Tullen Man.
Oh, I see.
I believe we have a few others too. We don't find that man in nowadays because nobody uses peach, which is a shame, really. I mean, there's probably a lot of corpses we have missed. Well, maybe not a lot, but there ought to be a couple. I mean, we found a lot of stuff in peat. Because our ancestors had this thing with throwing stuff in the in the box at the time to, you know, make sacrifices and stuff.
Yeah.
Like human sacrifice, or to execute criminals, or to give gifts to the gods. And it all went into the box, and then was preserved. And centuries later, we can find it, dig it up, and put it in a museum.
But then again, some of our historical artifacts are not really that well respected.
Oh, like the golden horns that somebody stole and then melted down for reasons I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
What a jackass.
No, not just a jackass, so to say. I would consider him a complete idiot. It is a historical artifact, and maybe he just wants some quick money.
It was an irreplaceable historical artifact. I mean, I know we remade some copies with how we know how they look, but just imagine if we haven't. I mean, then they would have been lost, never to be recreated. Then again, it's not like the Danes have that much respect for, you know, symbols and stuff like that. I mean, think of the Little Mermaid. How many times has that thing been beheaded now? Like 3 times and covered in paint and having a dildo glued to it and having a burqa thrown on it. It's all very strange, I will admit.
Alright, this might sound a bit hostile, but why is it that we have no such respect?
I don't know. It's probably because Danes in general are not raised with a sense of deep respect for just about anything. I mean, really, when you think about it, what do all Danes have deep-seated respect for?
I have no idea.
Exactly. I mean, we know what other countries had deep-seated respect for, whether it's their religion or principles like Americans and their love of freedom and democracy and stuff like that, even sometimes fanatic devotion. Denmark doesn't really have respect for anything. which is kind of why we have a nasty habit of pissing people off, because we don't think that other people have as much respect for what we like as, well, us. I kind of screwed that sentence up, but my point is, Danes do not have, not even our flags, or our political leaders, or heck, any religion. I mean, ever since we got free from Christianity in general, in fact, ever since that lost its grip on us, we've been kind of respectless. I mean, there's nothing we inherently associate with being respectful. I mean, look at how much satire is produced in Denmark about just about anything.
Yeah. But then again, despite not having much respect for some things...
I mean, individual Danes can have respect, but nothing on a national plan. Not like seeing in other countries. At least that's my impression. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but then again, I will not say that you are so wrong, so to speak, but I really just think it is a pity.
Well, it can also be a sense of strength.
Yeah, but really...
Sounds. I mean, having no inherent respect for anything means we can see on everything with fresh eyes. Of course, that also leads to problems when we meet people who has respect, like the whole Muhammad crisis that ended up with, yeah, pretty much nastiness. Well, that was it.
Yeah. Yes, not to interrupt this conversation, just a little hint. I just got Ramesses' Greaves. The Greaves
Wait,
of
that
King...
Ramses?
Yes, the King Ramses.
Oh, nice.
But yes, to return to our discussion, I will not say that I see Danes as respectless and what I may say, brigands or what, however you say it in English. But yes, I do not think there are a lot of Danes that have so much deep-seated respect for stuff.
It's probably a cultural thing. I mean, heck, even our myths, our Scandinavian myths, made fun of the gods. Like, you know, the time where, you know, the fun story where Loki ties his nuts with a rope and ties the other into a goat, and then have a competition with the goat, trying to pull it like a tug of war, just with his junk. Yeah, that is a real story. And what was that one I think? Oh yes, the one where Thor has to dress like a girl in order to fool a giant and into handing back his hammer.
Ah, that one I know.
Yeah, so it's probably all the way back then. The Vikings loved making fun of things and not really treating it with reverence and stuff like that. So I'll imagine that's where it comes from.
But then again...
what?
Hold on. Sorry, just something happening back in real life.
Oh, okay, that happens. Also, experience ride. Let's descend into the tomb of Amenmeses. They are probably real pharaohs, I would imagine.
Who knows?
Oh, something new. I'm genuinely happy. One of the other types of tomb guardians.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to think of something to say. Trying to find something to fill the silence.
Well, we are just raiding tombs. That should be
Yeah.
interesting enough.
Yeah. Doing some tomb raiding. We already made that reference, by the way, I think.
A long time ago.
Yeah. Oof, this LP is getting kinda long. We're almost up on 100 episodes. Don't know if you noticed.
No, I did not really know.
And this room is filled with emptiness. You know what? I'll be generous. You can have the emptiness.
Then you can have a vast empty void of silence.
You know, my siblings hate that. Empty voice of silence, that is. Always makes them freak out. They always have to... Oh, that reminds me. You know that song I love singing that drives just about everyone nuts?
The one with the tree in the forest.
The mountain in the forest. The mountain lies far off in the forest. That one.
Yes, what about it?
My little brother is immune to it. Heck, he even likes the song himself and sings it. And drives everyone else nuts with it. Except me, because I also like it.
So you found an ally.
Yep. Isn't that wonderful? Wonderfully horrific, that is.
I have no comments.
So, you think we're gonna find that Telkeen soon? I mean, he's gotta be around here somewhere.
Not in one of the minor tombs. I think he is going for something big.
Yeah, but isn't this Amenmeses guy big? Well, probably not. I never heard about him. Maybe we should find the tomb of... Whom was it? There was one tomb they found that had never been raided before. What was it?
I do not know, but I do not know if... I do not know if this...
Okay.
Hold on.
Dark Obelix. It's not... Oh, now it's starting to produce monsters. Yep. There.
I found some items for you.
Oh, really? What?
Hold on. Let me see, let me see. One of these, at least, and... one of these. And one of these.
Huh. Thank you.
No problem.
Wow, one more spectral matter. And... Wow, I'm getting filled up with these. Probably doesn't help that I haven't found anything better when it comes to equipment.
Well, this thing is all cleared up.
Oh well. What is I need for these? I need Essence of Archimedes Emerald. Didn't I have one? Oh, was that down back in the inventory I had? I'll have to check that. Batfang. And Scroll of Ice. No, we'll have to check that. Scroll of Elemental Shielding. A Pristine Plumage is what I need. We're just not finding that much better equipment nowadays.
No, not except for these Ramses things I recently got.
Okay, that tomb didn't have a Telkeen in it either, but there ought to be other tombs. There's one up here belonging to Meren Ta, or something like that. Okay, let's see if anyone's home here. Well, there's some shades. You know, remember back when undeads were always a problem because, you know, I was kind of weak against them?
Yeah?
Yeah. When was the last time we were properly challenged by anything?
I do not know.
It's,
Those statues back in the... Nah. Those guardian statues of the honor guard, or what you called it.
yeah, exactly. It's not like exactly we've been up against anything too bad recently. Not even the Scorpion King. I mean, that guy was easy.
Maybe he just were not so fresh from falling asleep, or what do I know?
Oh well, Shrine of Experience.